Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to show you guys how to create a complete Shopify store. So after the end of this video, your Shopify store will be ready to be launched and you can start selling. So I am going to show you everything you need in your Shopify store and start making sales. If this is your very first time creating a Shopify store, you'll have to sign in for a free trial. So you can either click here, start a free trial, and you can start your free trial with 14 free days. And then after that you're gonna start paying, or you can just put your email address here and you can start your free trial. Either way, it's the same thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna click here, start a free trial, and over here Shopify will be asking you like few questions, like if you are just starting out or if you are already selling online or in person. So answer this question so Shopify can help you on your setup to know what kind of store you are really looking for, so they can have a good idea on how to recommend things to you. So after that, click next, and here they're asking you more questions like where would you like to sell your product, either online, social media, in person, or an existing website or a blog, online marketplaces, or you're not sure. So click on the section you think that's how you are planning to sell your product, and then after that click next. And also, which social channel do you want to sell on? So many people nowadays, they're selling on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Shopify inbox. So you can pick all the choices if you want, or if you don't want, just don't select. Or if you have another platform you're planning to sell, you can click others and then click next. And then, do you want to sell your product through dropshipping? So if you're selling your product with dropshipping, you can pick your option, but if no, you can select that, or if you're not sure, you can select that. So I'm just gonna pick no. And then the next thing, this is where you're going to put your store name. It's optional and it's up to you if you want to put it now or later on, but I'm just gonna put it later on. But you can actually put your store name. Maybe you want to say cute cases, maybe that's your store name. You can add that there. It's optional. Again, you can change it later on the settings. I'll show you how you can do that. And then I'm gonna click next. And where you're planning to do your business, of course I'm gonna do it in United States, so I'm just going to select United States. But if not, there are so many selection where you can pick of different places where you can do your sales. And after that, click next. And now you can select how you want to create your Shopify account, either with email, Apple, or you want to continue with Facebook or continue with Google. You can select where you want. So I am going to select continue with Google, and over here I am going to put my email. So if you want to put your email or your phone number, either account that is associated with Google, you can select that. So I am going to type in my email over here, my Google email. Okay, now my Shopify store is being created, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So Shopify is going to build my store. Okay, so now you can see here, this is now my store has been created, and this is the admin dashboard in Shopify. So this is where you can build your store, customizing everything, adding your product, and you can manage everything in your Shopify store. So as for now, we are using a free trial, which is for 10 days, and I'll actually show you how you can purchase your plan for your store, so you can make your store public and start making sales and receive money. So I'll show you this later. And yeah, so what we are going to do, I am going to explain to you everything and give you a tour so you can have an understanding on what is what in your Shopify store. But before that, let's jump into the settings so I can show you what is actually on your settings. So over here you can see your store details. There are like basic information. So if you want to edit your store, you can actually click here on edit, and you can edit your store name. You can come here and edit like anytime you want. You can put your legal name for your company. You can select your industry. If you're selling like beauty clothing, you can just pick what actually you are selling. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And you can also, this is where your store is located in United States. You can also edit your informations here. So this is basically the email that will show up to some customers inboxes. This is what they'll be sending you email if they have questions and stuff like that. So you can edit that. And over here you can add different currency that you're accepting in your store. So if you're accepting like US dollar and different currency, you can do that as well. And yeah, so those are the like important thing. You can do those little changes if you want, and I'll show you about the plan later. But what I want to highlight before I go back into the Shopify store and start giving you and start showing you what you can actually start customizing your store. So let's talk about the payment. So over here, this part is very important, because you need to add your payments method in your store. That way you can receive money when you make your store public and people start buying things from you. You need to have the payment. So over here you can let your customer what kind of payments do you are accepting in your store. By default, Shopify have like different Shopify payments gateways. You can click here to activate your payments, and you can also click here to see different providers that are available in Shopify, or if you want to add other third part companies. And but normally in Shopify there are these Shopify payments gateway, and there is also PayPal, and you can also add Amazon Pay. I have 2 different tutorials. I will actually link more tutorials like that goes into detail about how to set up your PayPal account in your Shopify store, how to add or activate your Shopify payment gateways in your store. I'll show you on this video too, but I'll also leave the videos down below on the description section with more details. So now I'm just gonna I'm going to exit, and now we are back into our Shopify admin page. So what we are going to do, we have to go on the left hand side here on the online store. This is where we're going to pick our theme for our store and start doing customization. So once you click online store, this page will take you on the themes section, and over here you can see by default Shopify Shopify has a dawn theme as a current theme in your store. Currently they normally change into different themes, but this is dawn theme for now. Just let's say if you don't want to use the Shopify dawn theme, which is a free theme, you can just go down here on the theme library and you can add a theme. So you can explore different theme. If we click here explore theme, you can see there are tons of them. There is a craft, studio, taste theme, kind of like so many theme. So let's say if you want to use sense theme, you can see how the theme looks like, and you can add the theme on your library. So I'm just gonna click like add the theme on your library, and Shopify will add this theme on the library. So you can add as many themes as you want. And then after the theme has been installed in your store, which it is still, so once your theme has been added, what you can do, let's say if you don't want to use the current theme, which is Dawn theme, you can click here on the action and you can publish this theme. So let's click publish and then publish. And now instead of having a current theme as Dawn, now we have Sense theme. So this is how you can pick the themes. So I'm just gonna click action and publish this one because I want to use Dawn theme for this tutorial. And Dawn theme is one of the popular, really good theme that is being used by so many different stores. And all the customization that I'm going to show you on this tutorial you can use on the other themes. Everything is going to be the same, but the look of your store is going to be different because of the style of the theme. But all the customization settings that I'm going to use on the Dawn theme pretty much is the same for any different theme. So let's click action here and preview our theme. So this is how the theme is going to look like. You can add on all these boxes here. You're going to add different things, your products, reviews, and things like that. So I am going to show you how you can add everything and fill out your store. Pretty much I'm also going to show you your how to customize your main menu, your footer menu, and stuff like that. So let's go back to our Shopify store, and what we are going to do now, we are going to click customize. So this is where we're going to start customizing our store. So this is how the customization page is looking like with our theme. So what we are going to start doing, we are going to start editing and adding all the information from the top to the bottom. So I am going to show you like everything. So let's start by the homepage. Now you're going to start editing our announcement bar section. So pretty much what I did, this is the homepage, and I clicked the announcement page. So right now it says welcome to our store. You can use this message, which is comes with the theme by default with Shopify, or you can just edit it. So I'm just gonna say like free shipping. Okay, free shipping worldwide. Okay, so this is what my customer will see when they get in my store. They'll be like, oh, there's a free shipping. So yeah, so that's like an announcement on your store. And then you can pick your color scheme. So you have to be careful when you pick your color scheme, because you really don't have because you really don't need to have like so many colors in your store. That will ruin your store. It won't looking good and professional. Just have maybe like 2 or 3 colors, and those colors should align with your brand color, your logo colors. So just be careful on that. So I am going, so you can play with these different colors. For now I'm just gonna leave background 1. And then what you can do also, you can add a link on your announcement page. So far you can see here there is no way you can click because there is no link attached in there. So what you can do, you can click the link box over here and you can attach either your collections, products, pages, blog posts, and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I am going to attach collections, and I am going to add all collections. So because everything is going to be free shipping, so anybody who wants to buy, that when they click my announcement page here, this announcement page will take them to my all collections, and they'll be able to pick what they're looking for. And this arrow over here indicates that there is a link attached here. So after that, you really don't have to put the link though, but if you want, you can do that. After that, let's go back, but I'm just gonna save it. And I would really recommend, in all my tutorial, I tend to advise all my viewers that to have an habit to save your work like time to time. That way it can helps you when, let's say, your computer restarted by mistake and you lose all your work. So saving work time to time will help you a lot. So now let's go back. So now this is announcement page. Announcement page section is complete. Now what we are going to do, we are going to start editing our header section. So on the header section here, you can add so many things. This is where you can also edit your main menu section, adding different catalogs and stuff like that. But on this for now, we can't really edit this. We're gonna have to do it on the different page. But for now, we are going to add our logo. So if you have your logo ready, click here and click change, and you can select an image. So this is where we are going to pick our logo image. So all your pictures that you have been uploading on your store, pretty much they will be available here. But for now, there is no any picture because this is the pretty brand new store. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click upload an image, and I'm going to upload an image from my computer. So I'm going to upload it, and now my image, my logo is uploading. Okay, and now I'm going to click select, and pretty much my store will be all about phone cases. So yeah, my store will be called cute cases. So what you can do next is change your logo width. So pretty much right now it's on the 9 pixels, so you can increase the size if you want to, which is optional, but you have to be careful to see how your store will be looking like. It will be looking not good, or it can look good, so you have to be careful. So I'm just gonna pick like 80. That looks perfect for me. And you can also change your desktop logo position. So for now it is on the middle left. If you want it to be on the top left, that's how it's gonna look like, or if you want it to be at the top center, that's how it's gonna look like. So I'm just gonna leave it on the middle left. I think that looks really good for me, and then that should be good for now. Now I'm gonna go back. We are done for now on our header section. So what we are going to do next, we are going to the image banner section. So we are going to customize now this section here. So it's really important to customize, add a really good image, a good message, because this will be your front thing that your customer will see. So make sure you have really nice images for your product. So now let's start by the image. So this is where first let's start by the image banner. So click the image banner, and then we are going to change the picture, and then click select. So over here, if you have pictures for your product, you can click here upload, and you can upload a picture from your computer. Oh, you can use free Shopify images that are available in your store. What you can do, you can just search what you are selling. So maybe if you're selling like coffee, you can type like coffee, and you'll see like a bunch of really like good coffee pictures. Or if you're selling like me, I'm selling like phone cases, I can click that, and you can see the bunch of phone cases. So you can pretty much scroll to find a really good picture that you think will be good for your store. So what I am going to do, I am going to select this image over here that has like phone cases, and then I'm going to click select. So you can select, you can search for the pictures that you think they're good for you, or you can use, if you have like a really good picture of your product, you can use those pictures there. So now that looks good. What we can do then, let's go back. Now let's edit the image banner message here. So over there, you can edit the message here and put I am going to put the heading here, and I am going to write wildflowers. Okay, and then you can also choose the size of your letter. So if you want to be medium, small, so I'm just gonna leave it large. And then I'm gonna go back, and then over here you can customize the message that you want your customer to see on your store. So what I would recommend you is to put a really good message. Maybe if you have like a cute message to write about this collection, about the wildflowers, you can do that. This way it can help you to attract customer to click there and buy it. So I'm just gonna click the description, and you can delete all of this here, and you can add your message, stylish kisses and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna put something like that, but it's actually optional, but it will be great if you can do that. That will help you to draw more attention to customer to buy things from you. And on the text style, you can either pick if you want to use the body or subtitle or like uppercase, but I'm just going to use the body. I think it looks great on there. Then I'm gonna go back, and now on the button here, over here you can edit this button. So let's say by default it says shop all. This comes by Shopify, or what you can type in, like maybe like buy now or shop now, just depend on you. So I'm just gonna type maybe like shop now. And if you want to link your product, you can link them here. If you want to link maybe a collection or a product, a certain product, something like that, you can do that. And now you can see here we are using an outline button style. If you don't want it to look like this, you can just unselect this box here and it will be looking like that. So that's how you can do it. So I think I like it like that, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna use the outline button style, and then after that I'm just gonna go back. Pretty much we're done on the image banner section, so I'm just gonna click save so I can save my work. And what we are going to do next, we are going to talk about here on the rich text section. So pretty much here, this is really important, and I think it's really good. I think for every store should do it. So on the rich text here, what you can do, you can talk about your brand. So over here you can tell your customer, you can change also the heading. You can change the heading. So let's say I'm gonna type about us, or what customer says about us. Or you can type like our story, something like that. Yeah, and then you can pick the size of your heading. I'm just gonna leave it medium. And now over here you can share the information about your brand story. So you can add as many information as you want, but make it short and clear, maybe like 1 or 2 sentences. This will be really great. It will help you a lot to convert sales in your store. Okay, so yeah. And then what we are going to do, so we just finished the header, announcement, the banner section, and on the rich text section as well. So now we are going to do is adding product in different collections, but we really can't do it on this page over here, so we have to go back on the Shopify admin page. So now let's go back to Shopify admin page, where we can start adding all the products in the collection. But before that, make sure you click save to save all your works, so you won't lose anything. And then let's go back. So over here we are going to start adding our product. So where we're going to do that, you have to click here, on the product. So on the products, there are so many things. There is inventory, transfers, collection, and gift cards. So this is where you can customize all of these things. But for now, we are going to add products. So when you click products, this is how your product page is going to be looking like. So if you don't have any products for now, this is how it's gonna look like. But if you have started adding your products already, they will all appear here. So this is the first time, so I'm going to click add product, and this is how the product page is looking like. So I am going to start adding product. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna have to add the title, description, in the picture of your product, pricing, and other little information that is needed. So the first thing I'm going to add here is the title. So I'm going to type here leather iPhone case, and then that is my title, and then I am going to add the description. So after writing your description, click here to add your pictures for your product. So I am going to click add file, and I am going to upload an image from my computer. Okay, and you can add what I will recommend you is to add maybe like 2 to 3 different pictures that shows your product. That way your customer can have different view about your product. So sometimes if you add like one picture, your customers won't be able to see everything. So what I will recommend you is to add 2 to 3 different pictures, and then after that you can add here your pricing, like how much are you gonna sell this phone case. So I'm gonna add $34.99. And if you're charging tax on your product, make sure this is selected. So you have to be really careful about this, and this will depend on where you're running your business, because charging taxes is very important, especially in New York City or in the United States. And then you can add how much the cost per item, like how much did you buy this product. So let's say if I bought it for $12, and this way it will show me my profit margin, and it will show me my margin and the profit. So if your margin is from 50%, that is a good thing, because it shows you're gonna get profit. But if your margin is below 50%, then you are making a loss, and you really don't want to make a loss on your business. So you have to be careful when you are selecting that. And then when it comes to the inventory on this section here, if you want to track quantity on each item that you're going to sell, make sure this one is selected. But if you want to continue selling while you're out of stock, you can select this, but this is very tricky. I would recommend you to not select this, but you can select this if you are sure that you can actually restock your product as soon as when they are sold out. So I'll just unselect that. And over here on the location, so if you have one location, you can type in like how many products do you have of these items. So they're available maybe like 650 and stuff like that, or less than that, you can do that. And if on the shipping section, if this product is physical, make sure this boxes is selected. If this product is not physical, you can unselect it. Means you are not going to do a shipping. But if it is, make sure this box is selected, so Shopify can help you in terms of collecting your shipping and items and stuff like that. And now options. So if this product has different options like size, color, styles, you can select this box here, and the option box will come up. So you can click on this option name, and you can pick the option that you want to do. So let's say like style, and I am going to put this is iPhone, and then I am going to add another one. You can give me a sec, I'm just gonna edit over here, just gonna delete this. Okay, that's the first option, and I'm going to click done. If I have another option, maybe like color, and I'm going to name the color is brown. Okay, and then I'm gonna click done. So you can add as many options as you want. For now, 2 options for me are really great. And then I'm going to type like how many items are available on this iPhone case in brown color. So I have 650, and then that should be good. And then when we go up here, this is showing the product status. So there is active and draft. If you want this product to be active when you publish your store, make sure you select the active option. But if you want this to be draft, you can select the draft, but I'm just going to leave active as how it is. And then on the sales channels and app over here, you can select this is where it's going to show all this available sales channel in your store. So let's say like online store, this is where your store will be available on the online store, your point of sale, Facebook, Pinterest, and inbox. Or if you don't want to sell this product on one of the sales channel, you can unselect them. But for now, I'm just gonna leave them. And then on the product organization over here, you can select what are you selling. So pretty much I am selling I'm selling accessories, so I'm just gonna leave as accessories. Or if the option is not available, you can just take that out, and you can add a custom one. And I'm just gonna type accessories, so I'm just going to add accessories. And on the vendor section, this is optional. If you want to add the vendor of this product, it's totally up to you, but if you want, you can do that. So next time, maybe if this product really sell really good, and when you go back to your product page, you can remember, you can see the name of the vendor where you bought this, and you can go back and buy it more. And on the collection, by default, there is an automatic collection page from Shopify, which is homepage. So you can select that if you want this to go on the homepage collection, but this is optional. And on the tags section, so over here you can select like these tags will actually helps you a lot in terms when customer bought things from your store. And they come to your store and start searching maybe like iPhone, something like iPhone. So if you put like these tags on your product, when they put iPhone, this product will pop up on your store. And then I'm gonna put iPhone cases. I'm gonna do add, and then I'm gonna put leather case, and I'm going to add. So you can add as many tags as you want, but important thing, just add the relevant tags that goes with your product. That way you can make it easier for your customer to get to see your product when they search items on your store. So this should be good to go. So this is how you can create your product page. I have another video that I went into more details on how you can create your product page and make sales, like a really good product page that converts sales. I will link the video on the description if you want to know more, but pretty much this is how you can do it. But on that video I went into more details. Now after you're done with everything, you can click save to save the work on your product. And now Shopify will tell us the product has been created, and then we can go back. Now you can see our page has changed to the product page. So this is where you can see all your product. This is where all your product will be available, every product that you added. So this shows the status of the product, how many they are, and what type of product is this, and the vendor name. So if you didn't put the vendor name, pretty much it will put your store name. So this is how you can do it. So now I am going to add more products here, and then I'll come back for the next step. So now I'm done adding my products. So I just added the products just like how I added the first product when I showed you. So the next thing after adding the product is going to the collection. So over here, you can see by default Shopify has a homepage as a collection, but now you're going to create our own collection. So first thing, we're going to click here, create collection, and this is how the collection page is gonna be looking like. So I am going to type the title of my collection. I am going to type leather leather iPhone cases, and it's optional to add a description. If you want to add a description, that's very optional. You can do that, or either way, it's totally fine. And on the collection type, there is a manual and automated. So these are the two types of collection. You can either add your collection with a manual or automated. So manual, pretty much you'll be adding of the product every time you add a new product on your store. You'll have to add the collection manual like every time. So if you have like a big store, I wouldn't recommend you using a manual because it's gonna be so hard. You're gonna waste so much time. But if you have a small store with less products, if you use manual, that's totally fine. I really recommend you doing that. And on automated way, this is very easy, really good. It saves so much time. So pretty much what you can do, you can add your product by using different conditions. So there is a product tag, product vendor, product type, product title, price, compared price, weight, inventory stock, and variant titles. So you can pick which condition you want, and this way it will save you so much time. So every time when you create your product, just like how I showed you earlier, when I was creating a product, I was adding different tags. So if I chose, maybe I just want to use tags, I can do that, or maybe with the vendor name. That way it can be really helpful for me every time when I add the product, and for you as well, especially if you have so much product. So I'm just going to use product tag, and the first thing I'm going to do, I am going to type iPhone, and I am going to add another condition. I'm going to type leather case, and what I'm going to do is add if I want this collection to match any of this condition. So that way if I use iPhone or leather case, this product will be added just automatic by either of any of this condition. And after that, I am going to add an image of my collection. So I'm gonna click add and upload an image from my computer. So the image is uploading. So if you want to know more in detail on how you can add your collection in manual way or automated way, I will link the video as well down below in the description. I went into more details. So if you want to know like almost like everything on the collection page, make sure to watch those videos so you can learn how to use the manual and automated way easy in full detail. So after that, this should be good, and I'm going to click save. So after clicking save, our first collection will be created. You can see here our leather iPhone cases collection has been created, and we have 8 products in there. So again, I am going to create another collection. So I'm just gonna add cut cases, and I am going to use manual. This is how you can create with the manual. We won't use any tags or anything. And then I'm going to add the image. So image will be added, and now on the manual you say add product to this collection one by one. So that's how you're gonna add your product like one by one. This is gonna take so much time. So if you don't have if you have so much product, I wouldn't recommend you this. And if you want to learn more detail, you can just click that and learn more, but I wouldn't recommend you doing the manual way. And then I'm going to click save. So now after clicking save, another page will come up, and this way you can add your product, like the cat case collection manually. So what you can do, you're just gonna click that, and you're gonna select all the cases with the cats. Okay, so I have that. I have 3 products. So this is how you're gonna do every time, and then your product will be created, and after that your product will be saved just automatic, and then we are gonna go back, and now you can see we have 3 products already, and there is no product condition because we use a manual way. So this is how you can do your automated and a manual collection. So I am going to create other collection, and then I'll be back for the next step. So now I'm done adding all the collections. So pretty much I showed you how to add your collection with a manual way and automatic way. So after you have done adding all your collections and your products as well, now let's go back to our online store by clicking online store, and it's gonna take us back on our theme page, and then let's click customize. And now you can see some of our products has been added already, just automatic. So pretty much once you added your product on your admin Shopify page, the other way you'll see, once you come back on the customization page, your product will be added automatic. So now what we're going to do, we are going to start editing. So far we are going to start editing here on the featured collections, and you can take out this heading, and you can type best selling. Let's type trendy cases. Okay, and click save, and now all your trendy phone cases will be shown over here. Let's go back. Now let's go on our colleagues section. So over here we're going to add our collections. So let's click that, and we are going to select the collection. So we have 4 different collections. We have cats, clear cases, the dogs cases, and the leather cases. So what I'm going to do, I am going to select cat phone cases, all clear cases, dog cases. You can pretty much pick what is your favorite collection you want to be displayed there. So I'm going to click select, and then I'm going to click save, and then go back. Now I am going to add different products over here. So I'm going to click product, and I am going to select I'm going to select that one, and then I am going to click select, and then go back, and then I am going to add another collection. I'm going to select collection, and I am going to put the leather phone cases thing, and I am going to click and then save. So after that, what you can do now is come here on the featured, after that, what you can do is come here on the colleague, and then you can edit the heading, and you can type our best selling cases or our best selling product. Cases, and then I am going to click save, and that should be good, and then I'm gonna go back. So pretty much it's like so easy and simple like that. So now the next thing is the video. So this then comes with a video feature that you can add your video on your product, so you can showcase your brand really good in terms of videos. That's what I like about this theme. So you can click on the video, and you can type in the heading, And then you see over here what you can do now here. If you have to create a video on YouTube, and then after you created the video on YouTube, you can take the link and paste it in here. You see, it requires you to have a YouTube, so you have to paste a YouTube link on this video here, and your video will be showcased over here. Next, as you can see, this is how it's gonna look like. So you need to add an image. So you can select an image to cover this section here that showcase about your product, so it can look really good and professional. Okay, so I'm going to click select image. Again, you can upload images from your computer and add your images of your product, or you can use free images from Shopify, which I'm going to use them. And I'm going to type phone case, and all bunch of phone cases will come up here. And now what I'm going to do, I am going to select the base phone case that I want. So just gonna select that image and then click select, and now I have a cover on my phone, my video. So after that, you can add the heading, which is totally optional, but you can do that. Just gonna leave it like that, and guess I think I'm gonna go back. So pretty much this is how our store is starting coming really good together. Next, what we are going to do, we are going to edit the multi-column section over here. So over here you can add different things. You can either add your customer review, or if you have different articles that you have published about your store, or if you have been featured on certain magazine, you can all add them here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add 1 second. Just gonna click multi-column, and I am going to add reviews. So I'm going to add review about my product. So what I'm gonna do, I am going over here, and I'm going to edit the heading, and I am going to type the name of the customer. So customer number 1, and then it's optional if you want to select an image to add it here, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. And if you want to put the link, a link that can take them maybe either on the blog post or on the page, or like something like that can show about that review of your customer, you can do that. So I'm gonna click save, then I'm gonna go back. I am going to type here again customer number 2. I'm gonna click save, and then I'm gonna do here customer number 3, and then I'm gonna click save. There, I'm gonna go back. Now let's add the heading over here. What is this? You have to tell our customer what is this about. So let's click here on multi-column, and we're gonna go to the heading, and you can tell you can say what customer says about us, what customers say about our products. Okay, you can type that in there, then you can click save. So what I didn't show you earlier, so once you type let's select maybe like customer number 1 here. Once you put the heading of it on the description box here, this is where you're going to add the detail about the post, about how your customer says about you, or you can add the link and stuff like that. Okay, so let me click save that, and then go back. So now as you can see, pretty much we are almost done, but what I am going to show you next, you see over here, this is how our store is going to be looking like on the desktop. Our products, collections, best-selling product, and the video. And if you want to see how it's going to look like on the mobile, you're going to have to select that for the mobile, and this is how it's going to look like. So it's very important to make sure like your everything about your customization is gonna look great on all platforms. So if you have like a really huge image here or something doesn't fit well, you have to go back and customize it. And how it's gonna look like on full screen, this is how, if someone is viewing your store in the full screen, this is how it's gonna look like. I really like the theme, it's looking really amazing. So I'm just gonna go back onto desktop because that's how I'm using right now, but that's how you can see, and I will recommend you to do it like time to time, every time when you're editing your store, so you can see how your store will be seen by other people. So now what we are going to do next, we are going to customize our footer menu. So now let's talk about our footer menu, which is this one here. So on the footer menu here, you can add so many things. You can add your color for your store. Over here, if we select that, there is an inverse color, which is black, so I'm just gonna leave a black, like different color, but again, you have to pick the colors that aligns with your store. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that as black over there. And so over here we can add different things like information about your store policies, maybe store hours, to show your customer to subscribe on the emails and stuff like that. Payment gateways, those are going to the theme, to the footer menu section. So for example, on the payment method here, so this will show all the payments method that you want to be available, the one that you are accepting in your store. This is why it's important to set up your payments ways, that just like how I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So if your payments method icons are not shown here, make sure this box here is selected. So if I am selected, the payment icons, they're not there, so you have to make sure they're there, so you can make it easy for your customer to know about the payments method. By the way, I'm gonna link tons of videos that can help you and guide you throughout your Shopify store customization on the description section below, so check it out if you are interested. Okay, and the other important thing what I am going to show you is the subscribe to the email, the subscription for is the subscribe to our email list. This is part of your like marketing, like email sign up. So over here, if you don't want these to be shown on your footer menu, you can just unselect it, but I will really recommend you to make sure it is available so your customers can put their email there, subscribe, so they can be notified every time with either maybe you have like a sale or new arrivals and stuff like that. So, and then also you can select this to show your social media icons on your footer menu as well. I'll show you as well how you can do your social media icons, and they'll be shown down here. And that's pretty much it. So we are going to add to customize the footer menu and the main menu at the back end of a Shopify admin page. We can't do it over here, and then after that we will come back. So let's do some saving for what we have done so far. Okay, I'm just gonna go back, and then I'm gonna go to my announcement bar section over here. I am going to put that color over there so it can match the color down over here. Okay, so now let's go back. So next, let's go over here on the themes settings. Let's click that. Over here you'll be able to change your colors, typograph, layout, your buttons, like so many things. So I'm just gonna show you how you can do like few important things. For example, the colors. So over here you'll be able to choose different colors you want to use for your store. Either for me, I'm using the black and whitish, so you can select different colors you want for your store over here. all the checkout buttons, etc. Even like how do you want your store text to be looking like? You want them to be white or you want them to be white? So you can also do that. Also, this is where you can change your background color, your background colors and stuff like that. This is where you can do all of that. So you have to pay attention on the colors you pick. You have to pick the colors that aligns with your brand. And when it comes to the typograph over here, this is where you're going to pick the fonts you want to be shown on your store. As you can see, this is my font. I'm just using regular and assistant. I can change that. Maybe if I want to use sans serif, and that will change, or maybe I want to use serif, my font will change. See, it keeps changing, and you can pick from all of these fonts. I'm just picking like different ones. You can see there. So that is good. And then this is where you can edit your buttons as well. Okay, if you want them to be like thicker, you can play with that. You can change the shadow, the opacity and everything. Just play with this, and that should be editing your border section. Now over here, let's go on the social media. That way your social media can be shown over here. So you have to come over here on social media, and you can paste the link of your, if you have Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok and stuff like that. So I am going to paste my Instagram link, Facebook and stuff like that, so you can see how they'll be shown here. So I am going to paste my Instagram page here, then I'm going to paste my Facebook, and as you can see, my social media icon, they're shown here already. Now I'm pasting my Facebook, and my Facebook will be shown over here. So that's how you can add your social media as well. So you can add also your Twitter, your Pinterest, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, etc. And then I'm gonna click save to save my work like that. And you can add like so many things. If you want to edit your colors format, you can do that there. Your cart, your checkout, badges, etc. You can do all of them here. So pretty much for now, those are the really important things that I wanted to show you. So now let's go back to our admin Shopify page, where I'm going to show you how to add your main menu and then your footer menu. So let's go back, let's exit this page. So now I am going to show you how to customize your main menu and the footer menu. If we click the thing next to the online store here, we'll be able to see our store, and pretty much this is our home page. And this is our main menu, and our footer menu is all the way down here. So what I'm gonna do, to create your main menu, you have to make sure you're on the online stores, and then go to navigations, and over here you'll see your footer menu and the main menu. So by default, let's click main menu, and by default we have the home page. You have our home link, catalog and contact. This comes with Shopify. So now let's add the main menu. To do that, you're gonna have to click here, add menu items. So click this plus sign here, click add, and then you can name the name of your collection. So we can type leather phone cases, and then I'm going to click the link, and I am going to add all the collection for my leather phone cases, and then I am going to look for leather iPhone cases, and that's how I'm gonna link the product. And then I'm gonna add, and then I am going to add another one, dog prints cases. And then I'm going to, so you can add different things. You can add different collections, products, pages, blog post policies. So you can add different things like collections, products, etc., or maybe like pages. But main thing about the main menu is to add like your products, like different collections. So I'm just gonna add here collections, and this is called dog print cases, and I'm going to add dog cases. I have another collection. I am going to add clear on cases, and then I'm going to link the collection, and I'm going to click that. I'm going to add another one, and this one is going to be called cut on cases. Okay, and then I am going to link the collection, and I am going to put cut cases, and I'm going to click add, and then I am going to click save. So so far, let's go, let's refresh our store. So when we refresh our store, you can see here now we have our home. So when our customer click home, this will take them here on the home section, and on the leather cases it will take them only on the leather cases section. And on the clear, this is how the clear will be located, the cat phone cases, the dog prints cases too, and stuff like that. Now we have the catalog and the contact. So this is how you can create your menu items. And if we view our online store, you can see here we have our homepage, different catalog, and all these different collection that if your customer looking like for clear phone cases and stuff like that, this is how they're going to find them. It's just easy, simple like that. Now let's go back and edit our footer menus. So now we have done adding or editing our main menus. Now let's talk about the footer menu. So the footer menu, this one is the main menu, and down over here this is the footer menu. So I am going to show you how you can customize your footer menu. So let's go back on Shopify, and we are going to the settings and scroll all the way down here, and you'll see policies. So over here on your footer menu, basically on your footer menu, you're gonna have to put your refund policy, your shipping policy, maybe like return and exchange policy and stuff like that. And over here Shopify has a template for you. There is a refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, and shipping policy, as well as contact information. So by default Shopify has a search, which is that is going to be on your footer menu. So by default Shopify has that. So what we are going to do, we are going to start creating a refund policy. First, you can do this by writing your own. So you can type your own. If you have your policies, you can type them already, or you can click here and where it says replace with template. So when you click there, and then you're gonna get a notification that your current refund policy will be replaced with these template contents, and then we are going to replace it. So basically this is what Shopify has already for anyone who wants to create their refund policy and stuff like that. This is the template from Shopify, and you can use it, but you have to be really careful about like these things. Like just read it thoroughly, delete things that they are not going with your store because they won't make any sense, and make sure this is my email that I registered with my store, so it's gonna be like this for you too. But don't just don't paste this template just like how it is. Make sure to read it and edit and take out things that don't align with your store, and you can add things. But this is one of the ways Shopify is gonna make it easier for you to know what you can, to have an idea what you can write. And what I will commend you is to find a store that you can take like an inspiration. Don't copy their refund policy or any of their policies, but just take like an inspiration. And if you want to know in detail how to do all of these, make sure to check out the video. I will link it down below on the description section, so you can know how to do this and what kind of information you should put in. And on the privacy policy, again, you can type in yours, but you can also create from template. Just click that and this is gonna come up from Shopify. Again, don't forget to read all of these. Some of them, they won't be going with what you're doing in your store, so make sure you're reading all of these. And yeah, but if you want a more detailed video, make sure to check that video that I will link on the description section. I went in detail more about this, what kind of information you should put, what kind of information you should delete from your store, from these templates. And now on the term of service, let's do the same thing. And there we go. And where it comes to shipping policy here, Shopify don't have a template, so you're gonna have to write your own. Okay, no template from Shopify. And if you want to know how to do this, make sure to watch the video that I'm going to link it down below. I went in detail about how to write your shipping policy and stuff like that. So, and then on the contact information, you can click here to use the Shopify template. So basically, here you can, this is your store name. You can put the phone number you want your customer to reach you out, the email you want your customer to reach you out as well. So this email was from my this email is within my Shopify when I created it, so Shopify just put it already. And you can also edit like all of this information. You can put your address if you want your customer to know that, and you can include these numbers as well, the VAT number and trade number if you want to, but if you don't want to, you can delete some of the information and then click save. So from here we have created our policies already. So what we are going to do next, we're gonna have to go back. So let's close that, and we are coming back on our navigation section. Now we are going to add all the pages that we created that will be shown down here. So let's click footer menu, and now we are going to add items. So let's click add item, and so now let's call this as a shipping policy. So you can give the name of your item and then link. So now instead of clicking collections, we are going to click policies, because these are the policies that we created. So I'm going to select that, and now you're going to select the item, the policy that we created before, which was shipping policy, and then click add, and let's click another, and let's type Refund policy, and then we are going to link it up. Refund policy, save, add another one, privacy policy, and then link, and then policies, and privacy policy, add, and then you can type here contact information, and then policies, and put okay, and then the last one, terms of service, and then click link policies, and then terms of service, and then click add. So this is how you can do it. So what I can show you again, so let's say let me click save first. Okay, and let's go back to our online store, and let's refresh our page. Now you can see we have our policies already. So we have the search, shipping policy, refund policy, privacy policy, contact information, but it duplicates itself already. So what we're gonna do, if something like this happen, go back to your Shopify or on the online store on the theme, and then click customize, and this will take us back on our customization page. And scroll all the way down on the footer menu here, click footer menu, and you can see here this one has been the information has been duplicated. So what we're gonna do, so let's say if you don't want other information to be displayed in the footer menu, you can for example, like this one, info, over here you can click the eye next to it to hide it, so you can see there it disappeared. And if you don't want to write your mission over there, you can click the eye thing and you can hide it. Now you are going to have like only one thing. But also, if you want to add a block, you can add maybe a text, image, or menu. Okay, but for now I'm just gonna leave mission, because I want my my customer to know the mission about my my store. Okay, then you can click that if you don't want to have this kind of title, and you can edit the header and you can type in whatever you want. So let's say maybe like I'm just gonna leave it as our mission, and then you can go here and share information with your customer, so you can edit, delete that, and put your information you want to show to tell your customer, tell your mission about your company or anything important, maybe career, something like that, if like you have information about hiring and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna click save to save my work. And now let's go back. Now let's go back on the store and let's refresh the page and see information, if the information has been deleted. And as you can see, now we only have one link. So let's say if you don't want this to be called quick link, make sure you're on the online store on the theme, and then click customize, and then go all the way down on the footer menu, click there, and you can see here the quick link title heading is over here. So click that and this will take you over here, and you can delete the heading and type in the information that you want your customer to know. So you can type in something like get help, something like that. Oh, you can just leave it how it was, like quick links. That is totally okay. It's just gonna depend on what you want. So let's click save and let's go back. So pretty much that's how you can do it. Now let's go back. So as you can see, our store is pretty much looking great. Our main menu has been added, and the footer menu as well. So now let's click one of the product and see how it's looking like. So now let's click one of the cases, like let's click this one. So this is our product, and you can see we have the title, the price, the shipping section, the color, and what kind of style is this, and the call to action, like your customer can add to cart over there, and this is how it's gonna look like. So your customer can add to cart as many items as they want, and when you view your cart, that's how your cart will be looking like. You can see here, this is the product, the quantity your customer put on their cart, and they can also do a checkout by using that's why I said it was really important. If we go back here and let's go on the settings and on the payment, you need to activate your Shopify payment and add all of the payment method that you're going to receive, and then once you activate that, your customer will be able to check out in your store. And also you can activate PayPal. I will link the payment, I will link the video about how to set up your Shopify payments and how to add your PayPal as well in your store on the description section, so make sure to check that out. And then your customer will be able to go back and continue shopping. So what I like about this is that when they add things on their cart, this will also recommend like other different products, so your customer can check them out and maybe they can add them in your store. So that's pretty much it. So the most important thing on the shipping and delivery, you're gonna have to set up your shipping rates, domestic or for the rest of the world. This shipping section is a totally another long video. I will link it, of course, on the description section. So if you want to know how to set up everything, go and check that video, because I explain everything. If I do everything, this video is gonna be like super long. So because this is like a totally different topic, but shipping is very important. Make sure you set that up. Your checkout, of course, payments, and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna show you how you can pick the plan, because let me show you. So when your customer continues shopping, when your customer check out, they can't even if you make your store public for your customer to buy it, it won't work out. You can't even make it public, of course, because you need to pick a plan. Okay, so what you're gonna do, again, over here on your Shopify admin page, go on the settings, and this will take you on this page, and click plan, and this is where you're going to pick a plan, so you can choose a plan. I am going to show you this in not too much detail, but if you want to know the understanding about what is the basic Shopify, what is the Shopify plan, what is advanced Shopify, and their features, their benefits, I have the video. I will link them also down below, and there I also explain what is the base plan that you can pick for your store and with your nature of the business. So if you're interested, go and check that out. So this is so now I'm going to show you like really quick how you can do it just for this tutorial, but mostly the basic plan is the most popular one, so you can pick how you want to do it. If you want to pay yearly, monthly, you can see right now Shopify has a good deal, so you can select that if you want. But basically the basic Shopify plan costs $29 per month, but they have a promotion now, and you can also pick the yearly. If you want to pay for 2 years, you'll be getting like tons of discount. So once you pick your plan, you can once you pick your plan, you'll be able to make your store public, and you can the password will be removed as well, and you'll be able to start making sales and accepting payments and stuff like that. So pretty much that's how it is. And just to give you a quick explanation about what this is all about, on your left hand side, this is what you'll pretty much see on your store, and this is what you'll be looking at like on your day-to-day on your business. So when you click homepage, this is where you're going to see all the information about your product. You can also add your domain and stuff like that. I have a video. I have like so much tutorial about Shopify. I covered everything about how to buy a domain, to change your domain name and stuff like that. I will link all of them down below on the description section for you to check it out. but this is where you can find all of this important information, mostly important when your customer made the order. This is where you'll see all your orders will be here. The one people has been placed, the completed one, the one that you have shipped them already, and the draft order. This is when like your customer you can use this section to accept order, maybe over the phone, or email invoices to customers, and you can collect payments on the draft orders. Abandoned checkout, you will be able to see here when your customer put the item on their shopping cart, but they didn't check it out. They didn't check out. So you can email your customer a link to their cart so they can check out their product. And on the product, of course, this is where you will see all your products that you added in your store. The new one, the sold out one, you'll be able to see how many items you have on your each product. So this is your inventory and the type of product and all your vendors that you bought that product. And then of course this is your inventory, showing exactly how much quantity you have per each items. And then transfer, this is when if you are doing transfer, so you can track and receive like incoming inventory from your suppliers and business locations. And this is the collection. All type of collections will be available over here, so you can also create and add more collections. And gift card, you can add gift card product here, you can issue a gift card. I have also these videos how to add a gift card and how to issue a gift card. I will link all those videos here on this tutorial. And also over here you'll be able to see everything about your customer. So when you added your customer, you'll be able to update their detail, get a summary of their order history and stuff like that. And on your finances, so over here you'll be able to see all your finances, your sales, your gross profit, your gross margin, everything will be here. Your earning, your payout when when you made sales, and Shopify will of course pay your money. So you'll see like how much money went in your bank account, and your collected tax will be also shown here. And on the billing, of course, over here you'll be able to add different payment method. You'll be able to see your billing currency, your trial, when it's gonna end, when it's gonna be updated, and upcoming bills, like for example Shopify subscriptions and different subscriptions. You'll be able to see them, all of them there. And then for analytics, this is when you're going to see how your store is doing, the total sales, differentiation, your conversion, the average order that was placed, the total order. This will be able to help you to know how your business is doing, how you can do better. Your marketing strategy, maybe you have to change that, or you need to do this and this and that. The analytics section will help you a lot to know your growth of your business and how to also know how to make it better. And this is the report about your sales, your orders, your retail sales, and a bunch of that. You will be able also to see your customer behavior, so you can understand them and know how you can do better. And for the live view, this is when you're going to see how many people are actually viewing your store and where are they located. So you can touch this map here, the world, and you can see like where are your customer located. So maybe they're in Africa, or where you can see all of them here. And the total sales, you can also see how many visitors, the total sales that you made, the session, total order, you'll be able to see that. But you'll be able to see also more depending on the Shopify plan that you're going to pick. It's going to have more features that can help you grow your business. This is why I recommend you to check out the video about the Shopify payments and stuff like that. And on the marketing, this is where you can see your campaigns, like what kind of marketing app you're using, either Google or Shop, Snapchat ad. You'll be able to see all of them here and the performance. Okay, all your campaigns, all the automation, you'll be able to see all of those there. And on the discounts, of course, this is where you will manage all your discounts and promotion. I have tons of Shopify tutorial if you want to learn how to customize or how to create how to create discounts and promotion. Make sure to check that out. And pretty much that's how it is. And this is your online store. We pretty much go over through all of these. And these ones here, these are your sales channel. You are going to use Facebook, Pinterest, Inbox, point of sale. It's actually depend on what you picked, what kind of sales channel you want. But if you don't want to use them anymore, one of these you can just take them out. So pretty much if we click the I thing over here, we'll be able to see our store. This is how our store is looking like. And if you click all of these boxes, you can see they're all working out really good. Products, all type of products, you'll see there they're all working perfectly. So pretty much this is how you can customize your Shopify store, your entirely store. Don't forget to watch out all the video that I'm gonna link down below on the description section. They will help you tremendously on your Shopify customization. So I hope you guys liked today's video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe on this channel, leave me a comment down below, like this tutorial, and I'll see you guys on the next video.